Horizon Zero Dawn. So, yeah, you want to go fork some shit up?
No space.
Particularly, especially a particular, you know, someone that I do not like, because, you know, Fuqqa your head is. Kiss my ass. Crap. No, it's doing it again, fuck's sake. The frickin' triangle button on my, Raju's broken. I'm gonna go get it and replaced. It's getting jammed up. In fact, what I'll do is I will go back to my normal controller, the normal controllers for a bit. That's alright. I've also got a plan a boar.
Might regret this. Save this for later.
Let's drop some stuff from resources. Cool.
Good meat.
heaps better freaking upgrades available. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a bit of hunting. Shit's sight.
Nutritious. Tasty.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fish bones that I need.
Probably needed the wash.
So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do much for a while. I'm just going to gather up, upgrade all my gear. Generally get prepared for what is coming. Because I know there's going to be quite a bit going on in the next few things, so I want to make sure I'm fully stocked up and ready to go.
Forget about traveling light.
so I'm just going to do some hunting in the various areas. Because my plan is to get my gear upgraded so I can better perform in battle. Because right now all my stuff is like a low capacity and I should have had it, you know, fully upgraded by now. So I think that's probably what I'm going to spend my time doing. Fox bones I got. Oh, whoa, whoa. Talk about Master Beast Slayer. Jesus Christ, that was critical fucking hit. Getting nothing back for it. I need reckon skins, ridgewood, fish bones, I need metal shards and a whole lot of other shit. wow. I actually had no clue where he was. Freaking eyes. I legit had no clue where that rabbit was. I actually just guessed that shot. Is that a ball? I need a ball. Right now, at this very moment, I need a ball. Does it give me hunting grounds for normal animals here? Probably not, bro. I'm gonna head back down towards where the forest areas and that are. I'm gonna just maintain. Okay, first things first. Good, find thy desired animal. So watch right there, it's not fun. Several watch right there. I wonder what they're guarding. Look at all the animals. Walked down here to hunt them and I'm getting nothing. God dang it. I need a ball. Oh, god dang it. Thank God for that. Shit, I missed. There we go. Yes, foreskin, please. Or bone. It's not what I wanted. I need... Oh no. Oh no, that's what I needed. Sweet, and now I need one boar skin. Why could I find another boar like nearby? That would be absolutely lovely. It would really make my day actually. Have a nearby boar and then I just get that boar skin from that. It would really make my day. No, pushing my luck. What's that noise? What is that? Oh. That would be you. This was a messy mistake. Get the fuck up. Laters. No, you don't see me. I need another boar, need a boar, need a boar. What's that? Okay. Fire it. There we go. Where'd he go? Oh, boar. There we go, get that right. Got the turkey. Nice. Turkey skin, just what I needed. I don't know where I use the turkey skin now. See, one boar skin.
This'll last.
That's the button I meant to press. Is there no boar down there? Yes, it is. Boar there too. Nice. That's what I wanted. Boar skin. Boar bone. Boar skin. Nada. Any other balls around? Fox over but some long legs, but I'm not in the mood for tangoing with those guys today. But anything that's out of the way. Nope, they're the only ones I can do. I'm hurting them. Seriously not in the mood for tangoing with them today though. Let's just move along on my own. Oh, there's that ball. That's a ball. Got him. Have a ball. Damn. Now I'm finding all the balls. I see I'm finding all the balls now. Bloody hell. Is this gonna be a boss? No. Shit. Ah, shit, missed. Got him. Yeah, ball skin. Got him.
That'll
Nice, and now no more upgrades available. Very nice. So let's see. Fishbone. I need a boar skin, I need a raccoon skin, and a fox skin.
my stomach quiet.
I did see a fox there. Okay, chase up to that fox. Oh, you're joking me. Shake it down. Fucking worth it.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Okay, here's my plan. It's a stupid plan, but it may work. YOLO! Drop strap! Wow! That failed badly in my favour. Laying trap and rolling. Help, Demi. Raccoon bone. And a raccoon skin, not a raccoon bone. what I wanted. There's a 4. And there's box. So maybe I'll get what I want. Got him.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Yes, is that what I needed? Yes, sir, it is. Foreskin. I don't think that's all I can really do here for now, so I'm just going to go ahead and strike dodge prowess, disarm traps, knock it down. Time for me to move on now. So I'll fast travel there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sell all the shit off, buy any necessities, etc. I really wish you could buy fox and bone skins. That'd be handy. That'd be really damn handy. But alas, we cannot always get what we want. I'll probably focus on finishing the campaign this, and then I'll have like a side series of just me clearing out the entire game, because there's still bandit camps and that shit I can be doing. Corrupted zones.
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander.
No.
Then you may have come up. They consist of a hollow. If you. Yes, trade quickly. I will leave you to rugged. Well traveled? Yes. I would like to talk to you.
I need a general merchant.
Watch out for the Ocelot approaches.
This guy wants shit for it.
Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
Can't get a wink of sleep. Not my bed from the car jam.
Unrest everywhere. I hear
The heck? Shouldn't be any slower.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. Freehold's reward.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
That's what the orders are for, to save life.
Sammy, here we go. Just stay out of their way for now.
got the stalker heart. Let's go
An
get that.
Oseram girl.
Let's go get that new armor. Now that I've got my new armor, I can now customize it as I see fit. So for this one I have range, yeah, so I want to do a bit of mixed. So resist melee, resist shock. Oh, this one looks heaps badass.
Stirring up tension. I'm keeping my eyes. Damn awesome.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay.
That's good. I have something urgent to tell the king.
Then you shall have your chance. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders being savage with Sun King haven't heard.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
I kind of like the look of my new armor that I've got for her. Very sleek. The helmet looks badass.
See them, and you see.
Wow, these guys suck shit. What is that? Fucking blinding light. Worse than a rock breaker.
I'll tuck that away.
Get it going. Down there.
Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
It was all I could do to protect my family.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
How can we stop that from happening again?
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because you found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Here's a surprise. What's with me? Jaws on that thing.
didn't he? Well, if Gobal's men are waiting here, they're gonna get one wild surprise when I arrive. Great. Right. That could be that. And a stormbird.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
Just need this. That should be really good. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take the stage. This is lesson number 1 of how to be a badass.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Here it comes. Last thing you'll ever see.
Gotcha now!
No, you don't.
Nice.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
Let's do this.
Let's show them how we do things in the club!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Ursa!
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Derval. but Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose. Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
the corruption
Won't
is spread
cost you
far
a
across
charge
the
just to
sun.
look.
Can't be true. Opening it. Machines or bandits try to get past me.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
These awesome merchants are gonna put my family out of business if I'm not careful.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
as a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the scene. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Shouldn't you be back inside with the captain?
The captain needs you inside.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable
Hurry up!
lucrative
Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could...
All right.
For the claim!
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner! What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's. A gift from... We finish this. I've got a sun god to kill. It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Bad day for one of us.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks!
That'll help.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead, and they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Outlanders knew how to dress properly.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
That must be the spire.
Only in Meridian
It's
can you
huge.
find the finest goods in all the sun.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without me. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes.
Machines are bandits, fed. Could you spare a moment to speak
It's not
of the
what I
finer
imagined when I
things?
was a boy, but it's decent work.
These damn Oseram stirring up tensions.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Yeah, don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming for Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Well, of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But you had something urgent to discuss?
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, Tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion. Get to cover.
heard an army marches on the gate. Is this true?
We owe you for defending the Sun King.
So that's it. That's the spire.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
I think things are gonna go.
Who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the... Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's... big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
It rises taller than the highest tree. Please come.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Guess I didn't have one of the
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Keep quiet now.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
We're letting the Asaron take Derval? They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
No, I'm awake and alert.
So we're cutting it close. Very close.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No.
have to stock up before you're on the road.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
That's what the orders are for. To save lives. Good day.
No. Has the enemy reached the main gate?
Smoke and smoke. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
Meridian won't fall.
Check out
Did the enemy reach the main gate? Gather bows and spears. Don't let them take the city without a fight.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Who leads the attack? Is it Helis? Damn him. And the Karja in shadow.
Rally, Karja. Do not let Meridian fall without a fight.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss.
In the thick of it.
Where are they coming from? Who leads the attack? Is it Helis? Damn him.
Take a look at these wares.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Don't let them take the city without a fight. Get to cover. Let the soldiers do their jobs.
Get to safety.
Bowen's apartment. Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished? could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the sunray.
Why do you fight? The end is inevitable. Accept it. Accept your weakness.
Shadow guide you!
The endless night awaits you.
firing, this bridge will go.
Not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
No. I'm glad I picked that. Oh god.
Can't carry more.
Where do you need me? Take up a cannon. On the platform. Raise arms again! West!
Here it comes. Better move.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Our enemies fear us for good reason.
Turns away from a challenge. Rest now, I sent her. It's begun. Hades is transmitting. It must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
the last corruption.
My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Skin Cell Pack. It was the best audio I've heard in the game, that's for sure. If you're wondering why I'm not skipping the credits, it's because I'm waiting to see if there's an end credit scene. Here we go, special thanks. That's a lot of kids. No worries. Amazing game. End credit scene, please.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
You sack of shit. I'm begging, please send me the request where we can go and reactivate Gaia. That's actually the most reason why I actually haven't ended the stream yet. Ended the War Machine thread. Aw, you're joking me. There's no... That kinda sucks. I was really hoping we'd get to reactivate Gaia. I was actually really hoping for that. Did the last things finish decoding? That's only 47% of the game. Wow. Well, I've killed more than one Stormbird. Killed 134 watches. Well, I guess that's that then. Well, I guess that's it for Horizon Zero Dawn. I guess I will see everyone in the next episode whenever I decide to continue on with this. Catch you all later.